Hello. Welcome to my tube. Hello. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilk empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. That pretty much sums it up. I have no words. I freaking really got a kick out of listening to Marge astrology this morning. She went on for 2 hours, man. She was on a roll. She's Sagittarius, and it's her Sagittarius. It's her season, like it's mom's season. Mom. We'd had a rough start today. It was not a very pleasant way to 7:30 to wake up with freaking huffs of burning sage. Huh, Ma? That was freaking rough. I thought I was like it was like I don't know, smoky like a fire when they leave the flute open, closed, and it all backs it. Like that's what it seemed like to me, but we cleared it out. It's just tough and tumble, Things are just wild. Anyway, Maja astrology, she was affirming more of the same stuff that I say and other people say. You people got to find the spirit in situations, or otherwise the demons are going to come out, and that's the next chapter. I've been talking about it for a couple years. 3D, 4D, 5D. You don't get to 5D Earth without getting to 4D, and it's 4D is the seedy, nasty, gross crap that we all are capable of, and all the things that we've done and all the things that we could do if we aren't in check with our own ego and checking in with spirit and connecting with source. It is so easy to say the wrong thing. That is one of my biggest life lesson, is just to turn the other cheek. Just to, Marge, don't say that. Just because you can say that, just because you know how to freaking push, get all hayoke on them, doesn't mean that you should use those powers to cause negativity in the world. And so many people are just, because they feel bad about themselves, they're just turning around, they're just making other people feel bad just like them. So I try to let the cycle. So people, let me have it. Give me all you got. I know I'm a piece of shit. I know I'm not a freaking neat, clean freak. I know all about all my character defects. Be sure and let me know that you know what I know already, and verify, right? It's just easier. I'll take it. I've taken the brunt. I know how to take a brunt because I can just freaking ignore. I can just tune out. Like, I know this ain't me. It ain't me. When people are telling me about me, what they're telling me about is them. They're not telling me about me. So, because we see everything, and like I see things in people, and I'm just trying to come up from a place of understanding in every situation, whatever comes by my way, huh? This is how it is right now in this situation. But an energy comes with, and the way I see it right now is we are headed toward a really fast crescendo, because there's there's lies, and then there's truth, and people can't keep making lies over and over and over and making it truth. It's just, it ain't the God way. It's not it's not how God intended it. There's no spirit in that. It's all disconnect. It's all cognitive dissonance to create separation, not inclusion for everyone. And people are coming to find out that a lot of stuff that they've been told just plainly ain't true. And as much as they want to believe it, it ain't true. And a lot of people are going to freak out. Have you ever seen anybody lose their shit? I mean, really, people keep talking about losing their shit because it's funny and it's cute, But have you ever actually been witness, or have, like, lost your composure yourself, like, in shows, in court scenarios and stuff? People say that I saw red or I saw black, or they just did not see a color, and they went to an altered state and did this unspeakable action. And what we're going to see is because people have no way to learn how to, because they haven't taken the time to discipline themselves to learn how to calm themselves in stressful situations, that we're going to see a whole lot of people get caught up because they've already lost everything. This this exasperated flu shit has created so much poverty. And when people don't have enough money to do their basic needs, they get stressed out. When people get stressed out, their endocrine system, their electric field, their circuit board of their body shorts out. And then people get stuck in that vibration, and sometimes they drink or do drugs, and try to escape just the fact that impelling perpetual feeling of doom at all times, because they don't got a God to believe in, to pray to turn their stuff and their fears over to. Mom and I got out the Bible today. It's in pretty good condition. I haven't read it a lot. It's funny because straight people like rainbows too. It's pretty cool. It's all color coded. I was looking at the maps today, looking at geography, and I was like, oh my goodness, I was very, very close to Israel. And I didn't even know it because I didn't care about geography then. Now I cared. I thought I like history and stuff like that. The Greek gods. That's what's playing out the storylines. Kairos, all that storyline, all that stuff. People are waking up. Oh my gosh, it's just like the planets say. Astrology is the first true science. And only Anyway, how close was I? Crete to I don't want to fly. Can people fly? Are people still flying these days? It's so weird how astrology, like the last 2 years before 2000, so since 2000, since the eclipse, I really started tracking it like heavy, and I was like, oh, you could drive by car. Oh, I was talking about if people have actually seen somebody lose their shit. And that's worthless. It's just, anyway. It's kind of hard to watch, kind of hard to see. It sticks with you. It's one of those things that you'll play over and over again. So, and what I see, what happens when somebody loses their shit is that their body reaches an overload, a circuitry overload, and your spirit goes bloop up out of your body because it's oh so too much. Happens all the time. Dissociative. They have all kinds of different words for it. Spirit just knows that that it can handle a lot more than the physical. So it leaves the physical so that the physical doesn't store the memory of that occasion. Because freaking nasty stuff happens. I was raped as a 10-month-old baby. Yeah. I mean, in this, my storyline is like, I don't know, be common. A lot of babies don't live. I mean, I'm a little freaking weed that went up through the cracks of society and then fell back down because didn't like what it was like up there. Because all the control freaks, man. I just hate people that have to control things. I don't want to have to control anything. I just want people to be autonomous sovereign beings. You don't hurt people. You go by universal law. If you're a jerk, it's going to come back to you. If you're good, it's going to come back to you. So people want to learn more about, being good because it's better, but people are figuring out. We got the Luciferi tale theater going on. You have all these people that profit and this storyline because it's what they were always told and it's their lineage and tradition. But the thing of it is you don't get to eat people, you don't get to do kids, you don't get to freaking, have this whole control paradigm. I can't wait to see the freaking nice, like, no more DMV, no more registrations, license, all this bullshit. No. Because all the stuff that they were supposed to do with that, they wasted anyway, so they don't need it. So if they don't need it, we can quit giving it to them. Tax system, all of that, just the whole economic system is crumbling down right now. It's headed that way, folks. And we're spirits having human experience, and what's supposed to happen more and more is people are supposed to have the same experiences, more of the same experiences. Well, there's so many of us that are just tired of struggling. We're just tired of getting by the skin of our teeth, right? just hanging on, just hanging on, just another day, just tomorrow, Mom, tomorrow we'll get that, just hang in there, Mom, pray, pray, and just, it's uncomfortable now, and it seems like the neck of the bottle keeps getting freaking sweat, and I just keep praying and just tell Mom to pray with me and hang on, Mom, God's got us to a better way, to a better day. Just be faithful, all the while trying to fight off the whole fuck this. This is, this is too hard. I don't want to do it. How do I check out? What do I got to do to reverse my life? Oh, do I got to freaking, go back to 3D or whatever, and then no, don't let the demons sway you, Marge. Don't let the darkness overtake your light. You be faithful. You be steadfast. It'll be all right. Even though every day it's freaking trying to breathe past what could be a pit in my stomach because of, oh God, I got to deal with more bullshit, more bullshit. People can't just be kind and loving. I can. I'm learning I can. It is not easy for me to hold my tongue. I got a wicked tongue. But I got to be an example. Because what's going to happen? I mean, it's not going to get better. Folks, we're headed, the earth is birthing from the 4D earth to the 5D, but people got to see what the 4D is all about, and they ain't seeing it yet. And it's going to be, a lot of people are going to be really, really disappointed. Really disappointed, huh, Benny? They thought pointed in what I thought was true. But I've also been given the gifts of what I found out that I thought was story tales, like was what I found out is true. Yep, I found out. It's the people that print the words on the paper, that put the interpretation a certain way. They're the ones that have ulterior motives. But the thing of it is, if I keep coming from my heart space of my youthful child in balance with my full encompass, full spectrum experience of an all-time experiencing spiritual being, then what I interpret out of anything, I can find the good in anything. But I can also find the darkness or shadow. It just depends on what you look at it and what you deem as shadow and darkness, because some people's shadow and darkness is other people's warm and cozy, It's, and what are you doing? What are we doing with the stuff with the tools that we've been given? I'm just trying to get through every day, just trying to get Mom a smile on her face, because she's not happy either. Because this is nobody's comfortable. Nobody's comfortable right now. Well, the dogs are. And all I try to do is live to freaking help make people comfortable in uncomfortable situations. So I think I'm doing a pretty good job, But it's just like, okay, it's another situation that something's got to shift. Something's got to change for our good. Because my organs, man, they're getting tired of freaking transmuting just freaking people's ill will. Just, Mom says, don't pick it up, but she don't understand. I'm more sensitive than she is. I can tell myself I'm not picking this shit up all day long, but my body, I'm just a radio receiver. And I pick stuff up. And even if I don't want to, I pick stuff up. And that's what empaths do. So when are we going to make a world that's more comfortable for people like me, instead of freaking putting people like me through all these bells and whistles just to freaking find a place to live, man? Why do freaking banks still, they still got to get their cut? Why do they still got to get their cut? Why can't it be between one person and another? I can't wait till that whole system dies. I'm not sad to say, and there's a lot of freaking rich people that are about to get poor. Yep. Or they're poor. Poor to them. They're still gonna be, don't worry, they'll be fine. But people like me, the real poor ones, and I'm even better off than like other people I know. Their whole income, like, people that have, they're living on nothing, but God still carries us, still gets us by somehow. All the while we're just like You know, don't do anything to wreck it. Don't be an opportunistic. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't steal. Even though every day we watch people that lie, cheat, and steal, pretend to be people that they're not, all over everywhere all the time. So we see, you know, it always being told it's, you know, you'll be rewarded at the end. Well, I'm just like, where the fucking end's gonna happen? Because this is really painfully uncomfortable. You know, it ain't comfortable. It's not natural not to be able to hang out with your friends and stuff like that. And I've been looking. That's the thing, that this whole thing is such a freaking joke, because I've been looking for my friends, my same frequency tribe. You know, same freak tribe. People like me, like minded. You know, been looking for them 46 years now. I'm like starting to wonder if they even exist. If it's just all a pipe dream. If it's just all woo woo, more bullshit. You know, more of the carrot dangling in front of the jackass, which is me. You know, but more. I always I figure the last few years that the more people start raising in frequency and vibration, the more they'll start seeing my tube. Because, you know, I don't know, people want to talk about authentic and being real and stuff. You know, I talk about my freaking my stuff like nothing. So it's like, what are these people so hung up about their piddly little shit? Most people that are sad about shit, your shit is piddly, man. Because there's people that are freaking living on the streets and freaking suffering, and just why I don't get to go to my football game anymore. I don't get to. All the while, the freaking rich people, the politicians, the bureaucrats are all just business as usual, business as usual. It's just a circle of greed, and thank goodness that dude has showed up as corruption. But I mean, you know, just because people see I mean, people are shown corruption every day, and they choose to not believe that it even exists. I can't believe the freaking number of freaking morons that are freaking bought into the mass shit. How easy it just hook, line, and sinker. Thunk thunk. What's next? What's next? You're gonna take that microchip that tracks all of your thoughts, your memories, stores it in the bank. Whoop, what's the matter? You get too hot? You got too hot? Huh? You good? You're good. Oh boy, you got too hot, or you burped or something. I don't know. Your stomach's kind of been upset. Maybe you're gonna skip dinner tonight. Good boy? Yeah? Okay, bud. You good? Z, everybody's all in their guts right now. Everybody, well, it's not Tucker and Luna. They're pretty okay, but us real sensitive. Vinny, I gotta sit up, bud. he's, I gotta sit up just a little bit, buddy. Anyway, what else was I? Oh, I talked about, that's what I called the talk today, is, where'd it go? Personage sabotage. The sabotage of personage. Look at me, I'm just a head. I'm a head with the dog on my head. A person used to express importance or elevated status. A character or a character in a play or other work. So personage, every politician is just a personage. They're just a personage, a persona, just an idea, a little freaking puppet, and their currency, their money, their worth is dependent on the words that they say. Blah, 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 blah. And then they're fed words by the people that are giving them money to go blah, 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 blah. And the stars in the sky are saying, if you tell the people this, they're already going to be in a heightened state. We're going to just take, you know, we're going to instill fear in them because they're already in this because of the astrological alignment. So, all right, induce fear. Inject fear into society. And then that, freaking people don't understand how much stress physically taxes the body. Stress literally eats people. That's how cancer is disease. Disease derives from every dis-ease, every bad feeling you've ever had, every emotion you've ever eaten. It's a no-brainer. It's why a lot of these holistic doctors and stuff have been killed off in the last, because they got, because big pharma can't freaking profit if people are healing themselves naturally. But people are healing themselves naturally. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Once people stop hurting so much, they're gonna physically hurting. That's why it's cool. I think that Mary Jane is becoming more and more legal, because once people stop hurting physically, they're going to be less inclined to want to hurt other people with their words and stuff like that. And then they can start processing their emotions. But whatever, we're just going to keep watching the world freaking crumble down, huh? Huh, Mom? We watched Last Holiday today. I like that movie, Queen Latifah. And for whatever, I don't really care what people, I mean, yeah, I care who and what people are today as far as what they're representing, if they're perpetuating the God storyline like I am, or if they're living the Luciferi Tarot theater like so many other, like, let people have fallen into the ego and they let themselves go, and they live for Lucy. And whew, they're living for Lucy. And but there's actors in old movies and stuff that, because I've been buying DVDs. That's what I did. I'd go to back when Blockbuster and Hollywood Video, you get 5 for 25 and stuff. And I was just an airman in the Air Force. And you okay? Come on, come on, over here. Nope. Good boy, handsome man. So I have all these movies, but like, looking at these old movies, I see what the people have, what they've done, and how they're perpetuated. But I'm gonna appreciate the musicians and all the stars, and because I got to use a lot of TV and video to to give me an idea of like ways that people should and should not be living. Like, okay, I could align with that, or oh no, you don't treat people like that. And I was never big into scary movies and stuff like that, because life was scary enough for us growing up, so I never had to delve into those vibrational frequencies. So, when people are curious about that stuff, it's a slippery slope. It's a real slippery slope, you know, of how easy it is. It's a direct line. I mean, God is always right there when you want him, and so is Lucy. Lucy's always right there too, and I see the percentage of the population that went with the Lucy fairy tale theater, because you could do whatever you want. You could justify your behavior, and you're just living your life, and everybody else's life is everybody else's life, and it's their problem and it's their fault. The thing of it is we're all in this together, so we got to make the world a comfortable place for the full spectrum, for everybody, and it's not happening. The opportunists are still taking their opportunity, the staples are still, it's not happening. Now people are going to start really getting mad because of all the more bullshit, lockdowns and stuff like that. I mean, it's like people freaking bought it last time, and now they're gonna, it's okay. Now you're gonna make them buy some more bullshit, and people can't afford it. So you're okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Artie, good boy. Thank you for your security. Thank you for your security. You're okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Shh. That's what we don't want. He's so loud. Stop. It's all right. All right. Stop. I'm almost done. Just let me finish, dude. Okay? All right. I'll wrap it up. So, I guess that's about all we got for now. I don't really want to hear that right now. Stop. I don't know. If you don't have people that are like you, I guess keep going to places where you like to go, and then maybe you'll cross paths with people that you'll run into that are like you because they're there at the same time. Huh, Mom. That's what I've been trying to do, but I just keep missing them. I just keep missing them. So keep it light, man. And oh, if you got the propensity to drink and really want to escape right now, because I know I would, you know, when the energies are like they are right now is when I like, well, I could really tie one on and get drunk right now. No, that's what turn up your spiritual care, go dance it out, listen to some good music, watch some funny movies, you know, love on your loved ones while you got them, because there's so many people separated right now. I can't believe how much people are tolerating the separation and division, and it makes me sick to watch like storylines where people, I know this is happening, where like doctors are, you know, where people are saying goodbye to their loved ones on the phone and stuff like that, because of who says so, because of who, because who's in charge, who. I serve God, I listen to God, and rest assured, if anything happened to Mom and she was taking her last breath, they would have to try and keep me away from her, right, Mom? You know, I mean, it's just like what people, they just folded, they just freaking bent over, grabbed their ankles, and said, "Okay, Uncle Sam, I'll do whatever you want, and I'll just keep saying that I'm free," and they ain't. So, what else? Meditation, meditation, also. Praying and meditation. Pray, as I understand it, praying is asking God for guidance and directions, and putting yourself in a meditate state is getting that divine guidance and receiving. You're okay. You're fine. So I think I'm about to go receive some. I haven't. Once these guys settle down, I'll get them into meditate state, Zan. So.